I want it all, anyway at all. Thought I missed it by waiting for the game respond, for the lost and found, for the home alone, and for you to come home, you to come home. I let you in, it ain't a sin, with all these simulations. Should be fixed now, will take a while to get rid of, I'm sorry.
Alright, well, we struck out on the fridge today, guys. So we went into Home Depot. They have 7 of them in stock. 1 is on the display. He couldn't get to the other 6 of them because they're blocked in the back. They don't have any more like out right now. And I said, you know, can you do anything on a display model? And he said no, and he said you don't want that one anyway because I dropped it while I was putting it on the shelf. So we're just gonna pass on it, and when we get back to town I have to check my P.O. box. We have to pick up a couple things. I'm gonna see the Titusville location has 3, so hopefully we can pick one up from there. They have black there for the same price, but we really want the white just so we can keep it like lighter in the bus. I don't know. We're gonna get on the road and head on down. Alright guys, just made it back to Titusville, so we're gonna hang out here for the night, but we are gonna get a couple things done before we go to bed. So first off, stopped and got a loaded pizza from Pizza Hut. If you're ever in this area, they make some really good pizza. You can get a whole bunch of toppings. Mine, I don't know, I put like every topping they have on it. So we're gonna sit here and eat some pizza. I think Sam got a calzone, a cheese calzone. So we're gonna eat this. Then there's the Home Depot that I was telling you guys about, is like 5-10 minutes away from here. We're gonna go check it out, see if they have the fridge where it's accessible for me to actually buy it today, and hopefully grab it and then set it up, swap this one out, and be good to go on that, because this little mini fridge is really driving me nuts. So we're gonna eat and then we'll head over to Home Depot. Alright guys, the sun is starting to set, as you can see. It's starting to get dark here. We're at the Titusville Home Depot and we're gonna see if they have this fridge. I really hope they do. Sam's on the phone right now trying to find what aisle it's in, that way it's easier to find it. It's a pretty big place, so let's go see if they have it. Well, we found it. Sam, if you could just hop up there and grab it. Yeah, just keep pulling. I'm sure it'll be fine. And then just step back and catch it. Alright, well now I gotta go bother somebody to bring it down. Alright guys, we finally got it. I don't know if you can see it or not.
After 30 minutes of waiting.
Yeah, we had to wait a while because I don't know. But it took 3 guys to take it down off the thing. They had to shut down the whole aisle and stuff. It's like a whole big process. But we got it. Stupid bug. Now we just have to get it in here and move the other fridge out and slide this one in. Yep, are you getting in there? Suck it in, suck it in, suck it in. Alright, so
we got it in.
We got it in, but not without a crowd of spectators watching us attempt to, you know, and nobody came by and was like, hey bro, let me give you a hand for a second. That's fine.
We wouldn't have even accepted it even if they did.
I don't know about that. It's pretty heavy. It's a pretty big box. Look at this thing. So, we just pulled this area out. I'm going to wipe all this down because it's kind of gross in there. Pulled the other fridge out. Look at this tiny little fridge. This thing has seen better days. We're going to clean that area out, and then we're going to slide this one in. We'll plug it in, let it, you know, do its thing, and have a nice bigger fridge. I'm excited about this, man. I'm excited that I don't have to...
We don't have to kneel down.
Look how low I have to get on the floor.
No, we literally have to sit.
I have to crawl, like, to get on the floor to get in there. So, this will be much better. Everything's at eye level, more or less. Alright, so we'll clean up, and then we'll slide her in.
Da-da-da! Here is our big, in-the-way fridge. It's going to take some time to get used to. So I measured wrong. And when I measured it, it was supposed to end right where the kitchen ends or starts, and it comes about 1 inch out.
At least.
So what I'm thinking about doing is, not right now because I'm beat, but undrilling this from the wall, sliding it down, and...
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, now you're good because you're on film, huh? Oh, it pushed them off. Alright, as you were saying.
And I was thinking, so we're going to move the kitchen down, and then I was going to put the fridge over here. That way it doesn't feel like it's so bulky. Because he sits here and watches TV, so I feel like once he sits here, the fridge is just going to be like right in your face. So we do that. I'll show you guys. So we have it plugged into our Jackery 1000 right now, and it is pulling 85 watts. On the back, it says that it pulls 160 watts, but as soon as they plugged it in, it hasn't gotten any higher than 85. I can't believe how much space is in here. Look at this. Look at all that room, all that space. I'm gonna move this tray down, but I can't get over the space. I'm so excited. I don't have to go on the floor anymore to grab whatever.
Can somebody tell me why they never put a light in the freezer? I mean, I know, like, you know, if you buy like a $3,000 fridge, they have a light in the freezer, but like, why can't they just pop a bulb in here?
All right, so get a push one.
I'm about to get a Harbor Freight blue light and pop it
right in here. You don't need a light. You don't need a
light
in the freezer.
So that's our fridge. This is the Magic Chef 10.1 cubic foot mini, not mini fridge, big ginormous fridge. I'm really hoping once we put it over there, it's not as cumbersome. That's what we got now. And it's good though because we can load it up with more food. I don't have to stop, you know, we can go to like Sam's Club now, get bigger items, and it'll last a while. I can get like those big things of meat because before when we'd go to Sam's Club, I'd buy that big thing of meat and it would fill this whole
freezer. The whole
little freezer.
Is filled.
Look at it.
Like, that's how bad it is.
So, this will work out pretty good. Pretty excited about that. Look at that. Oh my God, I can't believe it. So, alright. Alright, good deal. We officially transferred everything over from our freezer and fridge to this freezer and fridge. And look how much space we have. So, we got all of our meats, chickens, some ravioli we have. And we still got a ton of room. Some other stuff. But the funniest thing is our fridge. Look at this fridge. This was everything that was in our fridge.
But this was taking up our whole fridge. This little stuff.
All my condiments were taking up.
We had majority of everything was just the condiments.
So we have so much room, Phil. Oh, I can't wait.
All right, we're going to Sam's Club tomorrow.
Yeah. I feel my wallet getting lighter. All right. All right, so we're going to pack up, head over to Love's.
So the compressor, the condenser, whatever it is for this, turned on. And the highest it went, right now it's 112. So since the doors are closed now, maybe it won't have to run that, and maybe it'll go back down.
Yeah, once it gets up to temperature, it'll go to whatever. Let's see what's at. Right now it's at 112, so. But the Jackery powers it with no issues. We get tons of solar, especially now that we have daylight savings time is, you know, back to normal and we have more sunlight. The solar panels do a great job at keeping this thing charged up. So
the only downfall about this fridge is the power cord. The power cord is very short. We wanted to put this on top of here, that way it was out of the way.
Yeah.
But now we can't, so I'm gonna have to put the coffee machine up here and then put the Jackery in its place.
Yeah. But tomorrow, because this is really bothering me where it is, it's just like right in the middle of everything. So tomorrow my mission is to pull everything out of here, take everything off, slide it down over here,
I'm gonna have the
and put the fridge.
Playing, so they won't be in our way.
Yeah, and the fridge is gonna sit in this corner, and I think it'll look way better. I feel like that'd be a lot
better because we like watching TV, and with the fridge there, I sit here, I can't really see.
Yeah.
The fridge is kind of blocking.
Yeah, it's pretty.
But I mean, I really wanted a fridge. I really hated having to dig into that thing.
Yeah. So, like I said, we're gonna go head over to Love's. We're gonna park it there for tonight. I want to get a shower, and I need one.
Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful day outside. Today we are at the Wildlife Preserve. It's our beautiful view. And we got the dogs running around. Cody gets very excited every time I turn the camera on. Now, you know, cute and sweet. We got this rug from Walmart. It's an outdoor rug. But with the sand, it still gets stuck in it. It's supposed to go through it, but yeah, it doesn't do that. So they're playing. They're having a really good time. I have some chicken defrosting for them because when we first got Milo, his stomach was very upset and he had the runs. So we found out that boiled chicken, pumpkin, and non-flavored yogurt helps with their white rice helps with their digestive system. So, and that really does help. Like, what, like a day later, his poop was...
Yeah, the next morning.
The next morning, his poop was firm and stuff. I'm just sharing this in case you have a puppy that has an upset stomach. But we're going to boil some chicken for them because Cody loves chicken. And I'm going to mix it in with their food. That way it adds a little more flavor for them. But we're just going to be hanging out today. I'm going to organize a little more in here so I could, like, fully show you the bed and what we did to hide our stuff underneath it. But yeah, let me do that and I'll get back with you guys. You comfy, Milo?
Alright, so we finally got our chicken all boiled, and it is looking pretty good, and the dogs love it like this. Plus it's healthy, you're not frying it in grease or, you know, anything else, so it's just water. And if you wanted to make this for yourself, you could even get chicken broth from the store and then replace it with the water, and that way it has a lot of extra flavor.
Yeah, that's how you make chicken soup.
Yeah, right, exactly. So, we're gonna pull all this out, put it on a cutting board, chop it up, and feed it to the dogs.
Alright, so on rainy days, like when it rains like really bad downpours, when we're on a certain angle, water starts pouring in here, and it comes in from over here, and it just comes right through here. It's loose. Wait, I'm missing a screw. But it comes in through here and just soaks the whole bottom. And then over here, where one of the clearance lights are on top, water comes in right through here. Luckily we have like our work towels and stuff, so it just goes and seeps right into a towel. But whether you're in an RV or a bus, a car, whatever, you don't want any leaks because water can cause a lot of damage. So we're gonna look up on the roof. When we were doing the solar panels, we noticed that there's a huge crack going across this whole, let me step outside, it's a gap.
It's just a gap, yeah.
Right, that's right, damn, the sun's in my eye. That's right above that, going the whole length. It's pretty bad. So we bought some, what is this?
This is just DAP, ultra clear, you know, waterproof caulking. And it's flexible too, so if the bus's body like flexes a little bit, this will flex with it so it doesn't break the seal. Yeah, so whatever you get for your bus, your RV, make sure it says that it's flexible, because when you move and you bounce like this, it can cause cracking. So he's gonna jump up on the ladder and seal that off, and then we got to get up on the roof to seal the clearance light because we do not want any more leaks in here. Well, my caulking done, decided to take a crap, so I had to run out to Harbor Freight, and this one's really nice. It feels heavy duty, a lot more heavy duty than the one I had, and this one was only $2.99. So, and she asked if I wanted to add a warranty on it for 70 cents. Well, yeah, it's alright. I mean, maybe I should have though, because I use them for work a lot. Really nice. So we're gonna hop up there right now. I'm gonna put the ladder up. We're gonna caulk that and stop that leak. All right, so we're up here on top of the roof. This is right above the door, as you can see. We gotta touch up some paint, but I don't know if you guys can see, but all along this edge, it's kind of like, you know, there's a little crack. Over here too, closer, you can see. Maybe the lighting is kind of hard, but water is definitely getting in there. So real quick, we're just gonna run a clear bead, and if you want to be extra careful, you can run one bead, wait a couple hours, let it settle, and then run one more bead, and you'll have 2 layers of protection. So just kind of whatever you're feeling, you know, like you need to do. But I'm gonna run one for now and one later. That way I know we're good for a long time. So I ran a bead all across that side trim. I also went around all 5 of my clearance lights because I've been getting a little bit of water in them too. And it's only when we're pitched nose first. So I might even re-hit this. I did this when I first got the bus, this seam. That way this is double protected. I mean, I'm up here, so I may as well get what I need to get done, you know, instead of having to climb back up here again. But, you know, when you live on the road, you still have to take care of some maintenance. It's pretty important. Good to go on the caulking, did everything. I even wiped the solar panels down just with a wet rag with water on it, just because I was surprised how dirty they were. But then again, I guess maybe not, because, you know, sometimes you're under a tree or whatever and stuff tends to fall on them, or just dirt and debris. So clean them all up, try to keep them running as efficient as I can. All right, next on the agenda, guys, my generator has been giving me a little bit of an issue. So sometimes when I turn the air conditioner on, the fan will run just fine, but when the compressor goes to kick on, it'll make the generator sputter, and then it'll run really rough, and then it'll stall. So got a new spark plug today. Normally I go with NGK, but they didn't have those in stock, and I didn't feel like driving around, especially with these gas prices. So we're going with an Autolite. This is the copper curve. I don't know, never tried it before, but the guy at the auto parts store said they're pretty good. So we're gonna swap this in, and I'm also gonna do an oil change, and hopefully that'll solve my issue. So we're gonna give this generator a little tune-up and see what happens. The generator, she's humming away. Just changed the spark plug, did the oil, and cleaned the spark arrestor. So on a generator, there's this thing, this black charcoal looking thing, and what that does is any foul sparks that might come out of your exhaust, that thing catches them. So if you're in like a state park or somewhere where there's like a lot of dry leaves around and stuff, you know, if a spark comes out, it could light a fire, but that thing will stop it. So a lot of state parks will require that, and some rangers will come around and they'll poke a stick in your exhaust to see if you have one, and if you don't, they'll tell you to shut it down. So if you don't run it all the time with it in, at least keep it for the state parks just in case somebody asks about it. But I'm gonna get back inside because it is super hot. All right, guys, well, I didn't quite get to everything I wanted to get to today. I didn't get to move this fridge yet. That's where you guys are right now. You're on top of my fridge.
Hello up there!
Right. So maybe tomorrow I don't know, if I feel like it. It's just a big to-do. We gotta like pull everything out to lighten it up. I gotta unbolt it from the wall and the floor, then we gotta slide it over, move the fridge. So we'll see how I feel, but I really want to get it done because I don't like where it is right now. But that being said, we did get a lot done today. The generator got a tune-up. You know, I finally caulked everything for this leak. I did the around the clearance lights, so that's really good, and pretty happy with what we got done today.
And we were able to, we washed the dogs. I will show you, I did a little clip in there.
Yeah, I'll try to add it in. We took them to the, where did we take them?
Pet supermarket. Whenever we bring them to the beach, they get all sandy and wet, and then I don't want the sand like sticking into their fur and that they're scratching and stuff. So it was $10 each, and we thought, you know, 2 small dogs makes one big dog, no? So they charged us $10 each, and we used only 1 shower, 1 bath for them, but whatever.
But we got them all cleaned up. You know, this was the first bath I got Milo since we got him, so I felt kind of good about it. You know, just give him like a fresh start. I also ordered him a new food that I really want to try, something called Bully Max. I'll put a picture up of it up above. But it's supposed to be like a high protein diet.
Because they're very sensitive.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be good for the bulldog coat and everything, so I'm hoping that'll help. It's also supposed to like bulk him up a little bit. It's a high protein food, so it should be pretty good. Plus I'm always feeding him you know, chicken and other stuff as well. So we'll see how that goes, but he's doing really good. He's sleeping right now. I'll show you him real quick, hold on. So don't mind the mess, he's right there.
So with having a puppy, you know, they're not housebroken yet. So what I decided to do is, since the bed, hold on, put some clothes in there. So, oh, he pooped. Did he poop? Or is that a treat? I think he might have pooped. Anyway, so he had, I don't know, there's something about going to the bathroom under the bed. But I kind of like it because the wee-wee pads stay out of the way. So, and we don't have to keep walking on it and trekking in, and then it starts getting dirty from our shoes. So, he has a certain area where he likes to pee and poop. So I just layered the whole, I'll show you. I just layered like the whole area. There's Gary is sleeping. So I just put wee-wee pads down and then just taped it because he likes to grab them and play with them. And then I have and then I just have their beds underneath here. During the night before bed, we pull out one of the beds because he likes to sit on the couch, and then during the night he likes to jump down and go on the bed, but he likes the bed being out here so that way he could see us.
Yeah.
And there's Cody Baloney.
Cody!
Nice and clean.
Oh, so soft.
Oh, you're not growling now because the camera's on.
But that's about it, guys. I'm going to put an ending on this vlog. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Hope you guys are living your dream, or at least planning to put something together.
Hope you guys really enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.